Aloha Internet, 'tis I, Joshua Thomas, back again to go through another episode of Harley Quinn, the animated series. And the reason I sound a little bit excited is because of you guys. You guys had such a great response to my first video of the reaction to episode 1 of Harley Quinn, the animated series. Available now on HBO Max. Make sure you are subscribed to there and watching these legally. Because you want to support the creators of these awesome shows. I want to do these regularly, so expect these every single week, sometimes even 2 if I can get this as frequent as I want it. If you are here because you know me from Just Giggle It, welcome. Thank you for being here. Just Giggle It is my main channel. It's where I do a lot of sketch comedy. I created a show called Harley Quinn and the Joker versus the Real World, where I also play the Joker. And that's kind of the flagship show over there. And thus why so many of my followers said, Josh, please watch Harley Quinn. Josh, have you seen Harley Quinn yet? You need to watch Harley Quinn, the animated series. And so I'm doing that for you guys because I love you. I hope you guys are doing so good, staying safe through this whole debacle. But without further ado, Just Giggle It. I should have mentioned my hat when I was talking about my other channel, but it's too late now. We got Vince in the back licking himself, and let's get into it. Without further ado, here we go. We're looking at Season 1, Episode 2, A High Bar. Harley is determined to become part of the Legion of Doom. I was hyped up about this by Blue Dragon 5 in my last reaction video. Make sure you leave me a comment. Please, no spoilers of any upcoming episodes or moments. I guess not moments, episodes that we'll get to in the series that you're stoked for me to come across. So, all right, headies are coming on. Harley Quinn is getting started. Let's go. Again, oh man, this intro is just mwah, chef's kiss on this DC intro. I am going into this blind, haven't seen it.
And stand atop the mountain of skulls left in my way.
I wish her well.
This is so interesting already. What is this villain office break room all of a sudden? Oh my goodness. If this is...
Get ready, America. Howie's got something he's dying to tell you.
Oh, no. You know what's stupid? Me.
Thanks, Howie. When I dumped poor sad what's
Oh yeah, Joker's got to establish the narrative. History is written by the victors, and Joker always has to win.
Joker.
Oh, that liar trying to blow up the cleanest and nicest talk show host in television!
Just ignore him.
Today, Howie. And speaking of time, yours is running out. I need a very brave wardrobe girl.
I'm just realizing like an idiot that his name was Howie.
Good TV. Why you hiding that bad?
And the Joker just blew up Howie.
Well, what's your name?
Howie? 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 Well, that kind of rhymes with Kablowie.
Know what's coming. Who cares?
Are they stealing everything? No, I'm just kidding. That was amazing. So long, Howie.
Logging into Joker's calendar.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness. Yes, the incorporation of now the new technology, that is... yes. I don't know how I'm feeling about Harley's look. I mean, I saw a little glimpse towards the end of the last episode. Howie exploded. Of course he did. Oh, I love that. Here we go. The names in this episode: Howie, Joshua. Let's go. Mazel tov. You know what I'm saying? We got to get a little more Vince in here. Here we go. Let's go, Vince.
Did you know that this party was for
my nephew's bar mitzvah?
Oh, the penguin design is great.
I'm gonna blow up Gotham Stadium.
Fine. Or some D-list villain will hit on me or ask to do a heist with me, and the longer we wait, okay, she's fine.
More Bane, more explanations for why they do these things that they're doing.
The wind? Say, knock, knock, who's there? It's me, Joker.
You guess who's at the bar mitzvah?
Jesus, Bane. I don't have time for a guessing game. Those shoes.
The friendship among the villains is a beautiful layer to this show that I'm so happy it is now just part of it.
Brought a tiger. Pretty cool.
What?
I'm going to blow up this bar mitzvah.
See you. Where you been hiding?
On your left, where you can't see shit.
Why don't you go find the crazy bitch table?
Spoiler, it's not a real table.
That was implied.
Who wants to ditch this gesture and pair up with me?
Oh, get it, Harls.
Leave those assholes. You know what? I don't.
You'll start your own posse. You don't want his
This
posse.
is the Joshua best friends table. Unless
I do have one of those tables.
Joshua finger banged at camp.
If I said yes, would you let me sit here? Trick question. Joshua has never finger banged anyone.
So, Ivy.
Not true.
So,
Is Kite Man
but hey,
somebody I should know about? Who is Kite Man?
Look, I'm doing this thing, all right?
What if Batman shows up?
I'll kill him.
Where's the getaway car?
I'll steal one.
Don't leave me alone here because oh, Hardy's a drag, huh?
Oh.
My love potion?
I stole your juice and I gave it to these kids. Hell yeah!
You mispronounced genius.
This is great. Let's go, Harls. Here comes the violence. The show is doing such a great job at like reminding you constantly that yeah, Harley has a ton of flaws, but she's a badass, and there's a reason we love Harley Quinn. Let's go. Hop 2. Oh. Oh.
Shut the fuck up. Let's go.
No, I think we're good.
I might finish that.
Well, then what are we doing?
Let's give it up for Joshua's bar mitzvah, huh?
Oh man. Who is the voice of the penguin? It almost sounds like Wayne Knight.
Joshua Bucks? Oh no.
Go, Joshua! Oh my God!
Hey, Joshy, muzzle tov.
This is fantastic. You're probably not laughing because this is sort of how you screw up. And crippled an improv troupe.
That's our show, folks.
I've got this. Say goodnight, Pudding.
You think
This is so written by LA comedians. I love it.
She even sounds like you.
Oh, I don't think I said. Do I sound like?
The writing on this show is
You know, just really let my thoughts just run wild.
good.
Thoughts? Plural? Oh no.
Kite Man? Where did you? Oh. Kite Man wants a little.
Hell yeah!
What are you doing?
I'm ready to have sex.
Why?
I was going to say something, but I want to see how all this played out.
Oh, shut up. I'm gonna need you to put your clothes back on because this.
I thought I loved JB Smooth messing with Larry David, but I love him messing with Poison Ivy as well.
Oh, I thought that was just a line.
Why would I use a line on you?
I don't know. I mean, why would you even have me come?
Cut this off. What better way to become a man than by...
Ooh, than touching your umbrella? Woo! Yes, I've been waiting for this. Any last words before I kill your dumb, blonde, stupid...
Wait, and is that the kid from Solar Opposites and the Goldbergs?
Hey, Joshua, make sure you aim it directly in my head. After all, you've already finger banged somebody.
I knew the thing.
Wait, what?
It's called a callback, kids.
lie about such an important milestone, right?
Yeah, it happened.
Are you sure?
It's kind of cool seeing the park from the sky. I mean, when you're not talking and we're just kind of soaring majestically, you're not so bad.
Hell yeah. That's all you gotta do, guys. Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit.
You've never even finger blasted a girl?
I'm not ready.
I told you we should have gotten him the dollhouse like he asked Oswald. Way cooler.
Harley, you're not a solo act, you're a sidekick, an afterthought.
Boys.
Let's go. What do we get? Captain America Civil War on episode 2?
If you don't mind.
Let's get out of here. No, let's fight. Maybe Kite Man can help.
Bane!
Kite Man getting a lot of screen time this episode.
And get those two! But he was attacking me. What? A kite? Just do what I tell you.
In fact, why did any of you let him talk to you like that?
Yeah.
He doesn't even have powers. His only power is bullying you into doing what he wants. I should know. He did it to me for years.
Don't listen to her. You didn't even want to come to this stupid thing. My feelings exactly. This is a monumental night for young Joshua. I'm not a joker.
Hold on. I'm just getting a cell call from my contractor. Well, this is the Joker guy. Come again, whatever.
Yep, coming over right now.
Not sure about
Put a pin in this. You understand.
that. Her just loosening up with that.
Come to this.
Don't forget your party favors.
Thank you, Mrs. Cobblepot. Such sweet girls.
Mrs.
So,
Cobblepot.
do you realize now that you don't have to prove
Mrs.
to
Erickson?
awesome you
Always a pleasure, Mrs. Erickson.
All right. I think you have a load to do, Mrs.
Oh,
Erickson.
yes, that's so. Bye.
No, not all of them. When we were leaving, Bane said
It's a
you
great
go
Joshua
girl.
shirt.
No, he.
Boys out of this apartment. It's starting to take root.
Okay, boys. So I got the antidote to turn you back into humans, okay? But the only effective way of doing it is when my saliva
That was a good joke.
interacts.
We'll still be sexless nerds by the time the night is over, okay? And
Procedural, okay?
I'm still a little bit tree.
Ah, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off.
I'm still a little bit tree. Great follow-up episode. Watch the credits. Always got to watch the credits. Support the people who make this show. Come on. Vince, what you think of that one? Good? Liking it? Next episode, so you need a crew. Exactly. Harley's got to start her own thing. Get those headphones off. Let's talk about it. Guys, so my initial thoughts on episode 2, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great follow-up. I love expanding the world. And what I'm coming away from the show with so hugely is, yes, now we're watching a show called Harley Quinn, but they are filling out the show with so many great secondary characters. You almost think of like The Simpsons or and all of Springfield. Like, yeah, The Simpsons are the main family. And yeah, we love The Simpsons. But then all these other characters pop up and like they steal the show with 1 or 2 lines. Bane, I thought, was amazing in this episode. He was so funny. The Joker killed it once again. The whole plot. I'm gonna keep going back to this as I'm reacting because I can't help but compare this show with my show, Harley Quinn and the Joker versus the Real World, and the mundanity, like Harley Quinn, all the bad guys being at a bar mitzvah. That just screams fun, and seeing bad guys interact, seeing supervillains, should I say, interact with normal people. So like Poison Ivy having that whole storyline with all the kids at the bar mitzvah was amazing. And I want more of that in the show. I am looking forward to all of that. Harley Quinn, again, I gotta say, just to be honest, she's kind of my least favorite part of this whole show. I'm loving everything. And not that she's doing anything bad, but it's like they're definitely taking her in a new direction. She has to be the main character, the focal point. So we follow the story by following her. So she kind of plays like the protagonist. And so in that, she is the protagonist. So in that sense, it's like we can't really. Sometimes the protagonist is a little boring, or it has like the most boring lines. And even though Harley Quinn is a very interesting character, like I said, they bring up fight scenes to make you never forget that she's a badass. And I am all about that. But overall, it's just like every time Bane opens his mouth, I'm dying of laughter. I'm intrigued of Kite Man because I've never really heard of him before. So please tell me more about Kite Man in the comments. Hitting the mic. I would love to know more about Kite Man. Let's adjust that so we don't have like a bunch of light in there. Let me see here. Other thoughts and takeaways. Mrs. Cobblepot. Just that whole ending really reminded me of the vibe of what I was trying to do with Mrs. Erickson, of like sweet old lady that the supervillains are nice to. And I thought that's just a great character vehicle to have. The finger banging came back, and I thought that was really funny. Overall, I thought it was a great episode, and I'm excited to see more of the supervillains all interacting with each other. I think that's one of my favorite parts of the show. I'm sure you guys are loving that as well, because it's just so juicy to see that's why I started my show, is not just the mundanity, but to see, like, you always see the villains plotting, you always see them planning like against Batman. And I was like, well, what happens like the other 75% of the time that they're just living life? And this show is showing us that in a way that I could never fathom presenting in a real life setting, because it is animated. We get every single supervillain that we can think of and want. The voice cast is awesome in this show, and they're doing a fantastic job. The writing is so funny. I'm almost certain that these writers are either LA or New York improv people, because there's so much like structure, callbacks to the comedy. They even brought up the improv troupe. So I am guaranteed that there are improv people, possibly that I know, on the writing staff. I need to look into the writers of the show and the voice cast, because I want to know who the Penguin was and a couple other people. Anyway, let me know what you liked. What was your favorite moment in episode 2? Hi, Bar. What moments are you looking forward to, or what episodes are you looking forward to coming up in the series? And let me know what you thought of this reaction and my little immediate review of the show. I can't wait to keep doing these. I'm going to try and release them every Thursday. So look forward to next Thursday when I drop another episode of Harley Quinn, the animated series reactions. I'm Joshua Thomas. Please leave me a comment, subscribe, turn those notifications on, all that jazz. This is the wrap up. And if you're still listening, I am going to end it like this for you. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time, okay? Nah. I'm not going to end it like that. Okay, now.